So, Saturday night. First of all day Saturday, there was a block party, like literally at the corner of my house, going the whole way. But I didn't go to the block party. I had so much to do. So I did it. But I jammed to the music that was going on and da-da-da. But I didn't want to go to the block party. I was like, I don't know who's going to be there, da-da-da. And I'm glad it's not like right on my street, like in front of my house, because they had so many cars parked out there and it was just a whole bunch of rah-rah and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, it's cool, but I am going to enjoy this music. So I did. And as the day went on, I did my little thing, and then nighttime rolled around, and I was like, you know what? All day I've been like, I want free drinks. Like, I don't want to have to pay. Like, I don't want to have to pay. So first we got the 2 beers, and then I was like, I don't want to leave my house. So I didn't. So I stayed home. And Kusha was like, well, I want to go see what's going on. And she did. And she put on D-Wig. Like, she always be doing this shit. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The black and red number. Yes, I put her away for a minute. I haven't worn her in a minute. And I had her here in my little space. And then I took her out because I had to use her for something. And she needed to go back with the rest of the wigs, realistically. So I put her back, but then Miss Thing, like, popped her out and was wearing it. But she does this stuff when she feel like being a brat. Like, ugh. See me, pay attention to me, blah, blah, blah. So she dress up like me, like, in stuff that's mine, or, like, that I've, imbued, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right. And she was like, flattery is the finest form of whatever the fuck that shit is. Imitation. I'm like, I guess. Or you can just be yourself, like, whatever. But maybe you gotta, like, take my essence in order to figure that out. So I forgive her. But at that moment, I was, like, perturbed. So I was like, I'm not fucking with you at this moment. So I let her go and do her thing. She wanted to go out and find a party. I'm not with parties out here because I already know what's up. And so I just stay in my little safe zone. She don't give a fuck about that. She's just like, well, I want to go out and dance and I want to do this. And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not safe. And you know that. And you're not setting up any situation for it to be safe. You're just going out and partying. So it's like, here we go. So she came back and was like, yo, there's a party going on, like, they're giving out free drinks. So I was like, all right, what I asked for. Sometimes, like, these are the moments you gotta question, do you really want what you asked for? But you never know. So we go, I get dressed, change my outfit because I already know what kind of venue I'm about to be in, and we get to this little party. And it's kind of lit, it's in a warehouse, basically, kind of like Seven Life House, but, or Maze House, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, because this was a mixed crowd. I didn't have mixed crowds. Maze House was all ladies. All the goddesses, okay, pussy only, vagina only, like, that's what was going down. So we had this mixed party. It's some dude's birthday party, and so they're just inviting anybody, and there's still leftovers from the block party, I'm sure. It's people from the neighborhood. So I'm like, all right, let me see who's in the neighborhood. So we get the drinks, they got food, we get the food, they got the music, we get the music, and of course they're acting like, yo, they're the bombest DJ ever. They always make it seem like it's popping, but there's people just standing around. No one's really dancing to the music. So it's like totally filled with all this male ego, and it's so, get out of my face. I can't stand it. So we get our first drink. We go to the side to chill because where we were standing originally was too tight for me. I need some space. I'm like, you know, my war, I need space. So I go out and we have find a little space for ourselves. It's on the other side of the wall where nobody else is at. I'm like, okay, great. This is, I got room over here. Here comes some doodle brown guy. Like, come on. Like, what are you doing? And come up and try to dance with us. So we was like, nah, like, we good. Like, but I'm not trying to be, like, aggressive. I'm just like, yo, we at a party. Like, we trying to chill. Like, there's nothing about our energy, our stance, or anything that says, yo, come and dance with us. Like, nothing. And this nigga knew that. He was just testing. Testing. So he tried it with me, and he knew, like, nah, fuck that. So then he just grabs Kush, lifts her up, and started going crazy. Now, part of me was like, you kind of wanted that to happen because you, like, knew that dude was coming at you. You knew you didn't want to dance with him. Yeah, you might have backed away, but I seen you put the glare on, you know, and you could have got him away from you, but you didn't do that. You kind of let it happen. So I'm just like, maybe you like this energy and you're fronting that you don't, and that's cool, like, but it's not cool. You gotta be real. So I don't know, but another part of me was like, in any event, like, this is ridiculous. So I grabbed her and I was like, you need to get out. She looked like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And now our drinks are spilling everywhere. Like, come on, nigga. Like, you can't be dancing with niggas like that. And we just got our drinks. Like, come on. So my drink ended up all over this dude's head. Fucking Henny and Coke. Like, nigga, are you serious? You can't be wasting Henny like that. And he's like, yo, why you spilled your drink on me? I was like, me spill my drink on you? I was like, no, I was trying to get you off my wife. Like, yeah, we still married, but even beyond that, it's like we came together. Like, this is who I'm with. Like, you're bugging out. That's my friend regardless. Like, even if we wasn't married, I would still be like, yo, you bugging the fuck out. You can't do that to people. What is wrong with you? So I'm pissed. Like, you mad about my drink being all over you, thinking I spilled it on you. I'm like, no, and you should go get me another drink from the bar, but I'm not even gonna do all that because you're already a barbaric man. So you wouldn't even think to go replace the drink. You're not gonna do that. So I said, fuck it. You know, I just let it go. I was like, you need to back off. So he backs off, and that was that. We go back to the bar again next round. Then he want to come back over and start talking. I was like, yo, like, for real, we're done with this conversation. As soon as that happened, here comes a swarm of women, like, just over to our side. Like, yo, what just happened? Like, it was crazy. So the girls, like, now they had, like, little territory. Boom, you party there, and this is the safe zone, and no niggas is gonna fuck with you in here because I'm here. So I'm like, now I need to fucking smoke something, whatever. So then we go to the bar and get drinks. My bad. He tried to step first, and then I was like, nah, I'm not having it. Then the girls came. Then we went and got drinks. So now we drink. We moved to another corner because I'm just like, yo, I don't want to go back in the same spot because that nigga's like gonna be looking for me. I'm not really trying to throw bows right now. So we lay up in the cut, do our little thing, but people is passing us by, and then there's like this little girl at the party, and she keeps looking at us because Kush points her out, and so now she's like looking for us the whole party. And so it's crazy, but it's not crazy. Like, it's a family event, obviously, so it's like you want to have people all around, but this is why you can't, because niggas be fucking up and everybody see it, and they allow it to happen because no one shuts it down. Like, no one shuts it down. They're just like, yeah, okay. Or they just stand around like, yo, can't you tell? Like, that's not cool. They're like, no, we don't care, and we know it's not cool, and that's why we're going to take up the whole space. Like, literally no one was dancing. I didn't see nobody dancing in the party. Like, even when it got filled up more, like, no one was dancing. Just us and maybe a couple other people. But it wasn't until, like, there was some engagement with them, like, for real, that they decided to, you know, do their thing. So we go outside. Now we're, like, on a mission to find some smoke. We meet some people that eventually are going to be rolling up. But prior to us rolling up, this girl points out to us and she's like, yo, I was watching y'all, da-da-da. So we cross the street, we chop it up. Then it starts to rain. They rolled us before it starts to rain, but right when it starts to rain is when we decided to go smoke. So we're like, fuck, we gotta go inside now. So dude was, like, talking shit, like, yo, I'm a nine binky, da-da-da-da-da. We get inside. He was about to wanted to light up right inside the club. Well, it wasn't even a club. It was a mechanics, like, garage shop, basically, that they used for this party. And that, like, basically Mr. Clark's having a party. Like, you know, like, move the cars and all the equipment. We just gonna throw a party right quick. And then, boom, we back to, like, oh, cars. Da-da-da-da, whatever. So, his friends come up to him and they're like, yo, don't like that. Don't like that. And so now he's got tested. Like, you just said you was Nyabingi. You just said you following all these, like, you know, rules and mantras and da-da-da-da. You about the mother goddess. And you, if you really believe that she got you, then you should be able to smoke right here in this club and be that big bad and bold about it. But, and mind you, I did smell, you know, weed inside, but people was, like, off in the corner. They wasn't trying to be all big bad. And they didn't talk about being Nyabingi. They just like, yo, let me just chill. But you, loudmouth motherfucker, and you in the middle of the dance circle, like the middle of the dance floor, and nobody is dancing and everybody is watching. So you asking for all this attention right now. And his friend's like, nah, don't do it. So he doesn't do it. And his girlfriend's like, yo, nigga, you whack. But this is after they already seen me, like, hold down the corner for the girl. So it's like, shh. So now we're dancing, and his girl starts, like, sliding over to the left side. I was like, Miss Thing, what you doing? Like, what you doing on my left? Why you over here? Like, why you over here? And then she, like, you know, got with her dude and was like, yo, dancing with him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, whatever, go dance what you do, but I already know what's up. So, whatever, we go and get more drinks, and now we're dancing. Now, dude from earlier is going to come back and act like it's peace, peace, peace. I'm like, all right, it is peace, peace, peace. So, we dance, and we chill, and, you know, I, like, honor him, he honor me, da-da-da. We do that whole back and forth shit. I was like, all right, now get the fuck out of my space, like, because you're just trying to get points. Like, you're not going to be on my side. You're going to be over there. So, back at the bar, me and Kush is dancing, and we're waiting to get served, da-da-da. And some other homegirl standing next to me, some Latin chick. She got on some, she's dressed regular, like, black t-shirt, some jeans, but she got on some black and white striped shell top Adidas. And that's how people in New York do it. Like, they try to be low-key sometimes, but then they'll throw on something that's a little bit flashy, then the whole thing automatically together looks like, oh, nigga, you was trying to be low-key, but you not. Like, it's cool. But she wasn't flashy like that, but I could tell, like, that's her attitude. Anywho, but really, she just looked like she was having a bad night, so I felt like I needed to say something to her. So I was like, yo, you killing it with them fucking shell top Adidas right now. Like, you bringing me back old school style. She looked at me like, yo, are you serious? I was like, yeah, because, you know, it's weird. Like, the definition of beauty is different for everybody, and they want to pump into the media like, yo, this bling bling thing is it, or this bling bling thing is that. Like, it's not. Like, sometimes it's the most grungiest motherfucking shit, or it's like worn down, or it's distressed, or it has character to it. Like, that's really what it's about. Like, do you have character, and did you do your character to the T? Like, did you honor that character? Like, if you're gonna be a homeless person, like, what is your story as a homeless person? Like, and not everybody is dirty bum on the street. Like, you could be homeless and still fly. Like, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? So that's where all these blurred lines start to happen. People really don't know who's who and what's what, and the stories are crazy. You really gotta get to know folks. So we get our drinks, and she's like, nah, y'all gotta come. No, we didn't even get our drinks. She's like, y'all gotta come with me. So she grabs my hand. Here comes Kush following me. We go over to the dance floor. I think we did get our drinks. It was like, we had our drinks in our hand, yeah, because I remember having my drink and spilling it a little bit while I was dancing, because I was going ham on the floor. And all of a sudden, crack. I was like, oh, what the fuck was that? And honestly, I mean, yes, I was going ham, but I wasn't, like, going in. I was just like, yo, this is tight. So I was just going in a little bit, but I wasn't killing the game. I was not killing, like, for real. Plus, I had on these jeans that was mad tight, so I couldn't kill the game. Like, I was restricted, you know? And my ankle went crack. And I was like, yo, that's bugged. So I was like, babe, we gotta go. We gotta go. So I'm like, I just hurt my ankle, but we walk out of there so smooth, like you wouldn't even have known. Just like, yo, all right, we did our bit. We gotta go. Plus it was raining, and I had a feeling. I knew from before. I was like, yo, we gotta go. But we ain't left. motherfucker want to stay. So we end up staying. Then I get cracked. I'm like, all right, we really got to go now. Like, we ain't got no choice. So we go, and it's pouring down, raining out. We getting wet, da-da-da, whatever. I get home, and my whole ankle is swole. I can't even put my foot on the floor. Like, it's pain is bad. Plus, now the alcohol is wearing off, so I'm really feeling the shit. And then, so now she's catering to me. So, you know, I don't even remember what happened first. I think I took all my clothes off and stuff, da-da-da. But at some point, I got up because I wanted to smoke and I needed to clean out the pipe. And instead of asking for the little pipe cleaner thing, I just went up and, you know, tried to get it myself. I was like, I could do it, you know. But I did, and then I did something. I swung my foot around and I hit it on something and I banged it. But this was after I had just, like, let it settle down from hurting, and it was about to be chill, and then I just did that shit. I was like, yo, you so stupid. That was my bad. That was my bad. So I'm bugged out because I'm like, yo, I gotta just sit here. Now it's Sunday, I'm chilling. So that's when I ended up texting you, like, yo, my ankle. And I was laughing because before I went in the house, though, I was like, yo, this is a blessing, because I swear, since I've been here, I'm like, I need things to happen so that my mom doesn't bug me about, like, nothing, like, money, like, until I get the change. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna have the bread, Ma, and I don't have a date for you, but I just know that it's coming, you know. And so things started happening, you know. Then my grandma fucking died, and then so we cleaned out the apartment, and then, you know, we had this, and now then she got her knitting crew and this, that, and the third. And so things have been happening. And then last week she started asking me again, so, you know, how's the business going? I'm like, it's going well. And then she's like, what does that mean, going well? Like, are you selling anything? She always specifically asks about the money. I'm like, I mean, not in terms of that, but like, yeah, I'm making small sales here and there, but it's not about that. It's like, I'm making the connections that I need to make, and I'm working with people who I need to be working with, and what I'm working on is going to take some time. So I could waste energy and resources trying to do all these little things, or I could just focus on the big thing and let that, because that's really what I do. All this little stuff is just, you know, as an artist, you have to have other things that help sell your package, or that you could do in your downtime. Like, I can't dance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Like, that's impossible. Or maybe it's not impossible, but I'm not at that level. So since I'm not at that level, on the times when I have to take a respite and chill and let my body, like, recuperate from everything that I just put it through, I have to do other things to stay afloat. So because I'm an artist and not just a dancer, there's other things that I could use to sustain myself with. But I'm just now setting myself up to be able to do that. Previously in life, I would get, you know, any random job or some 9-to-5 or whatever the hell, but I made a commitment to myself that I'm not going to do that anymore. And I faltered on that a little bit. I did, like, some quick little gig for, like, literally a day. But the fact that I went through with it was just like, nah, nigga, you shouldn't have did that. So I felt like, all right, you know, it's okay. Everybody falls. I'm going to get right back up, start all over again. So from that point on, I have not. And I'm just like, I don't need to, because every single time I enter into these arenas, it's very clear, like, this is not where you need to be ever. Like, don't come back here. Like, if we come back here, if we ever see you again, like, you're going to have the worst time ever. Like, we don't want to see you. So I don't go back. And so when my ankle cracked, I was like, yo, this is awesome. This gives me at least another week or so, maybe two, to chill. And my cousin is coming tomorrow. So I have time to talk to her, but it's just like, it just be too much sometimes, you know? It's like, I just need you to believe in me. Like, can you just believe in me for like 5 seconds and stop asking me for all this shit, and just know that, like, it's coming through, you know? I'm coming through. Like, I'm gonna take care of all of you. I'm gonna take care of you. So I spent Sunday in bed and doing what I could do from the bed and having the experience of what it was like for my grandmother in her last years living, like wanting your spirit to just jump up and do whatever it is that you wanted to do, but you like physically can't, and you're relying on other people to help you, but you're taking away from their life. So yeah, while they're helping you, but they're taking time out of their life to help you, and they feel like sort of, I guess, resentful for it, or feel like, what about me too? So it's like, how do you share it? Unless you can figure out a way to share the space and do both things, it becomes challenging for both parties. So that was really cool to learn, and I really realized as a sick person that basement is so dangerous. I mean, I already knew it was dangerous and it always has bad energy to me, and I'm trying to clear it out, but I honestly don't like that basement, and I want to get out of there. I need to get out of there, and that's why I'm trying to put myself in the garage and figure out what I could do here. I don't like the tile. I don't like the cement that is surrounding it. It just has really bad energy. Like, there's cement on this floor, but I feel comfortable with that. And the garage is all wood inside, so I feel comfortable with that. But that floor in there is tile. Like, I've slipped more than once. And if anybody was to slip and fall, like, they would be done. Them stairs, getting down them stairs is crazy. Like, I cracked my ankle. My mom wouldn't even come down the stairs and see what's up with me. She yelled from the top of the stairs, like, a whole day and a half later, like, "Man, how you feeling?" I was like, like, shit. She's like, "Okay, we'll feel better." I'm like, "Oh, thanks for checking up on me." But she have limitations too, so I'm not mad. But I'm just like, you see, like, with being clear, like, instead of acknowledging that, like, this house is not really conducive to our living, we need to make some changes. Like, but that's why Shelly is coming through, so I can help talk some sense into this woman, or at least have her coming from another voice. Because when it's just me and I'm the daughter and no one takes me seriously really, then, or they take me seriously, they don't see what I'm doing. I don't know what it is. Do I know what it is? They don't want me to be. They're jealous of me. Is that what it is? Like, trying to break me. See how much I can handle. You ain't gonna stop me. That's what it is. But today I was like, I'm going outside. And I was feeling my foot and I could put some weight on it. I was like, all right, bet. I'm out of this bed. And I took myself to the bathroom and got dressed, made some tea, got up the stairs, got down the stairs more than once, made it outside to the garage, and I've been in here working pretty much all day from like the afternoon. I didn't wake up till like 10 something, but that's because I was up all night last night till like, I don't know, 3 something crazy in the morning. And then I don't know what time I fell asleep, but I got up and I got up from early. I remember seeing the clock at like 5, and then at 10, and I think that's when I actually got up. And got out of bed and did all my things. So I've been out here pretty much, I don't know, since like 12 or something. And then I went inside the house around 4, and I was like, what? So the time just seemed to go by really weird today. But that's my ankle. I'm still having some trouble with it. Like, see, I can barely point it versus this foot. Like, look at the difference. It's crazy. I've been icing it and Tiger Balm and cannabis oil, so we'll see. But at least I'm making progress. At least I could hobble myself out here today. I literally could not put any weight on it the other day, yesterday.